everybody, happy Tuesday. My name is Sarah. I'm the health and fitness specialist in McLean, Virginia, and today I'm taking you through a midday movement. We are going to have today's session be entirely body weight. It is going to be a little bit more strenuous than we've done in the past couple weeks, but it should be pretty relaxing while also getting your heart rate up just slightly and working through some body weight strengthening things. We'll see how it goes. I know I'm a little excited, but we'll see how you guys feel about this workout. We're just gonna start, maybe. Oh, my plan decides that it wants to roll away. All right, we're just gonna start very similarly as last time, making sure we're grounding ourselves, getting some nice deep breaths in here. Let's take about 4 deep breaths here. Just grounding yourself through the floor, through your feet. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And then we're going to go into some neck circles. Sorry, my hands are cold. I'm going to put them in my pocket. So ear to shoulder, dropping all the way down, rotating all the way through. Do 5 this way. And then switch to go to the left. Two more here. Last one. And we're gonna relax, shake it out a little bit. Next, we're gonna do some shoulder activation. So we've done this before in the past. We're gonna pull the ears up, the shoulders up to the ears like we're cold and we're shrugging. And we're gonna pull back with the shoulder blades from here. With the shoulder blades down, back, we're going to tuck them down into our back pockets and then relax. So it's a broken down shoulder circle, activating all movements of our scapula here. Getting some trap action in here, a little bit of the lat too. Up, back, down, away. Up, back, down, away. Let's do one more here. And relax. All right. From here, we're gonna do some knee hugs. We're gonna work our balance just slightly, open up our hip flexors and our glutes just slightly. So we're gonna take both hands, wrap around the shin or the knee of one leg, pull up towards the chest, slowly come on down. We'll do 10 total of these, 5 on each leg. Got one more on each leg here. And last one. Good. Go ahead and relax. We're going to end on a forward fold just to open up the hamstrings a little bit. We are going to walk the feet a little bit wider than normal for this one. We're going to be outside of shoulder width. We're going to hinge at the hips, reaching towards the floor, just to get some of that inner thigh working as well. Let the arms and the head hang nice and heavy here. We're going to hold this for 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Slowly come up out of there, one vertebrae at a time, and shake it off. Awesome job, you guys. All right, so normal setup for today. We have 2 circuits, 3 exercises apiece. We're gonna hit 2 rounds of each exercise, and go from there. Yeah. So first circuit is gonna be fully standing.
Which workout?
Fully standing, we're gonna start with some good mornings. So we're gonna get some upper back work, a little bit of our glute activation, and some hamstring work. We do want to make sure that we are taking really deep breaths as we move through this. We are getting a nice good stretch here, nice, what are the words? Nice mobility type things going on here. Not a whole lot of strengthening happening, but some nice stretching, some nice activation type work. So we want to make sure that we are taking deep breaths to make this as relaxing as possible and allowing ourselves to get the most out of the exercise. So we're going to take the hands, place them behind the head here. If having them behind the head is too much, you can cross them across the chest here. Whatever feels best for you. I like to do behind the head. We're gonna ground through the middle of the foot here, having our weight kind of centered in the arch of the foot and through the heel. We're gonna send the hips back like we're trying to touch a wall behind us. Nice extension through the spine, and then back up. So inhale on the way down, exhale as you contract to come back up, okay? So let's do 10 nice and slow of these. We got 2 more here. And relax. Okay, so moving on from there, we're going to do reverse lunge pulses. So we're going to start towards the top of our mat. And I'm going to start with my left leg being my front leg. My right leg is going to step back. So we're going to step back into this nice reverse lunge here. We're going to drop on down, and we're just going to pulse here for 10. 2 more. And come back up. Step back with the left leg. Three, 2, 1, relax. All right, just getting some slight muscular endurance with the quads there. Move through the range of motion that's comfortable for you. We are doing pulses, so there isn't like a real too fast or too slow, but take it nice and controlled. So if you feel like you can do it pretty fast, then that's up to you, but take it nice and controlled. You don't want to be just kind of throwing your body around, okay? So next exercise, we're moving into screwdrivers. So we're going to have our arms out to our sides. We're going to work on some lateral trunk flexion here. So getting some nice stretch in our low back here, while also working on some shoulder work. So as we lean to the side, we're going to rotate the arms. So I have one hand palm facing down, other hand palm facing up. So I'm going to lean towards the palm facing up side. And as I lean, the arms are going to switch, okay? So we're going to do 10 total, 5 on each side, taking it nice and slow, working on really extending through the trunk here, opening up our sides, our low back. We got one more on each side here, and last one. Good, go ahead and relax. All right, so round 1 of that circuit is done. So if you have water, let's take about 30 seconds, get a nice sip. And then we'll move into round 2. So the main focus for today is to take these movements in a slow and controlled manner. Okay, so we're working our body through our range of motion here. And so we want to make sure that we're taking it nice and slow, nice and controlled to prevent any kind of injury or any kind of overstretching, anything like that. Okay, so make sure we're listening to our body, controlling the movement fully as we complete round 2 of this circuit, okay? So we're gonna go right back in with those good mornings in just a few seconds. So let's go ahead and find the arms either across the chest or above the head. Nice and grounded through the middle and heels of the foot here. And we're going to reach the hips back. Awesome, nice big inhale. Exhale, come back up. We're gonna do 10 of these. We have 3 more here. And last one. Relax. Come on out of there. Nice and slow. Take a couple seconds before we move into our reverse lunge pulses. Again, we are moving through our range of motion with the lunges. So, remember, we're not coming up all the way out of the lunge. We're just kind of moving slowly up and down through the time spent under tension there, where our muscles are contracted. So, same thing, I'm going to start with my left leg. So I'm going to step back with the right. I'm going to find my reverse lunge here. We're just going to come up slightly till we feel a nice contraction. Last 2 here. Good. Step back up and back with the left leg. And last one. Good. Relax. I know that one can be a burner, so make sure that you're taking some time to recover after each round here. And we're gonna move into our screwdrivers here in about 10 seconds. So go ahead and stick the arms out to the side. And here we go, rotate over. Awesome. Halfway here. Last one. And relax. All right, that is circuit number 1 done. So our next circuit is going to take place fully on our mat. So I'm just going to rotate this down. Make sure that you guys can see it all the way. Awesome. So we're going to be on our mat. We're going to start on hands and knees in a nice tabletop position here. We're going to really work on some hip mobility here and get in some nice hip circles. So we're going to take this nice and slow. We're going to do 5 on each leg. Kicking back behind us, drawing out to the side, in and down, then back up, out, up, in, down. Whoop. Can't see. And last one here. And relax. We're going to switch legs. Go ahead and draw up, out, up, and down. And last one here. And relax. Okay. Next, we're going to lay on our back. We're going to get some core work going here. So, what we're going to do is what I like to call a curl to extension. So what we're going to do, whoop, we're going to lay on our back. We're going to start with our hands on our knees here. So we're curled up into a little ball. And then we're going to extend out and back in. Doing 10 of these. Three more here. Last one. And relax. All right, so if that exercise is too difficult for you, what you can do is just do the arms here, or you can do a nice leg switch here, whatever feels most comfortable to you, or you can just do a nice single leg curl from the floor, okay? So lots of alternatives there. Do what works for you. And our final exercise of the circuit is going to be a glute bridge. But what we're going to do with this one is we're going to take it nice and slow, and we're going to really focus on our initial pelvic tilt here. So what we do when we have our natural spine, laying on the ground is we have this big space between our low backs and the floor. So that's very natural. That's our natural lumbar curve. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna force against that. So we're gonna tilt our pelvis down into the ground to eliminate that space. Okay, that's how we're gonna initiate this movement. So we're gonna relax the pelvis, have that gap here, rotate the pelvis down into the mat, and then we're gonna lift the pelvis to this glute bridge here, hold it for 2 seconds, and then back down we go into that natural curve. Relax, initiate the movement with the tilt, and press up. Okay, so we're going for 10, nice and slow, making sure that we're starting with that tilt there, squeezing the glutes on the way up. The weight is traveling through the heels of the feet here. Nice and slow back down. We have 4 more after this one. And relax. All right, awesome job, you guys. That is the end of round 1. So let's go ahead, take a nice sip of water, let the muscles relax just a little bit before we head into round 2 of our hip circles, etc., to finish out our workout today. All right. I'm gonna come back up to hands and knees here. Trying not to get leaves all over me. All right, hands and knees. And we're going to go with the right leg first, 5 circles. So draw up, out, in, down. Again, taking this nice and slow here. And relax. We're going to go ahead and switch legs, drawing up, out. Two more here. And last one. And relax. Awesome job. Let's find our way down to our backs. Again, do what works best for you with this exercise. So if the curl to extension is too challenging for you, find an alternative that works. What you can do, any of the 3 that I showed you in the last round. Again, if it's too difficult, what we can do, just to refresh, is you can do just a strictly upper body extension here. We can do a single leg switch here, or you can go from the floor to single leg curl. Okay? If that's still too hard, you can do a nice tap, 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 tap. here we go with our curl to extension. 10 of these in 3, 2, 1. Last 2 here. To relax. Awesome job. All right, take a couple seconds. Let the core relax slightly, and then we're gonna head into our last round of glute bridges. So remember, nice relaxed spine is gonna have this gap in between the back and the floor. So we're gonna close that gap, lift using the glutes to relax. Three more here. Last one. And relax. All right. So that is round 2 done. Congratulations, you completed the workout. Let's get a nice stretch going here. We're going to lay on our right side first. Arms are gonna come out extended in front of us. We're just gonna do a nice spinal twist with an open book hold here. So our knees are gonna stay glued to the mat and to each other as our head and upper arm follow to the opposite side. Three, 2, 1. Relax on back. We're gonna keep this bottom leg bent or extend it long, whichever feels most comfortable for you, but we're gonna grab the top of the top foot here and pull it back to get a nice good stretch in our quads. If you drop it behind hip line, you'll get a nice stretch in your hip flexor as well. For 3, 2, 1, relax. We're gonna flop sides, so now we're gonna lay on our left side. Arms are gonna come out in front of us. We're gonna rotate out to the opposite side. Three, 2, 1. Come on back in, straighten the bottom leg and hook onto the top of this top foot here. And 3, 2, 1, relax. Okay, from here we're gonna rotate onto our hands and knees. We're gonna do a nice child's pose. So walk the knees out to the edge of the mat, bring the feet together, walk the hands out in front of us, send the hips back towards the heels. And relax, slowly come on out of there. Alrighty. Well, I hope we're feeling a little bit better than what we started with. I know I am. Woo, sorry. A little off balance here. Happy Tuesday, everybody. I hope you have a fantastic start to your week. With the holidays coming up, I hope you get to spend lots of time with family. And don't forget that both the Bedford sites and the McLean sites are having fully complimentary in-person group exercise classes. So if you've seen a class that you'd like to try out and just haven't had the time or haven't wanted to get a membership for it, now is the time to pop in and give it a shot. All you're gonna have to do is sign a waiver, and then you can come to however many classes you'd like. So I hope to see some of you there if you're able, and if not, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week, and I will see you guys again Thursday, I think. Have a great day, guys. Bye.